Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at some new news about The Mandalorian Season 2 relating to the Darksaber. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee.
I have spoken.
Hello there to all of the returning subscribers, but if you're new to the channel and you're just finding Star Wars Coffee for the first time, be sure to always hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell. And don't forget to check out Star Wars Coffee on Twitter and Twitch, and don't forget to check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise. Links are in the description below.
Do it!
And now let's go to a galaxy far, far away.
This is the way.
The Mandalorian has finished its first season and has gotten excellent reviews among fans and critics alike. This is one of the few times where you hear me say that the critics actually got it right. It averaged a 95% per episode on Rotten Tomatoes and is sitting at a 95% as a series whole at the moment. For those of us here in the US, we have already gotten to see the Season 1, we saw the Season 1 finale, and now we're waiting for Season 2. And those of you in the UK, I do believe, are going to be getting yours Disney Plus in late March 24th, I do believe. So then you guys will also be getting to see the full, just excellent craftsmanship of this series come to its fruition. And they're already finishing Season 2 production. They're over halfway through it at this point. I've been saying that for a couple months, so they're probably 3/4 of the way through it at this point. And we're going to be getting a lot more of Moff Gideon in Season 2, as you can imagine, based off of the Season 1 ending. The only reason I'm not throwing out a spoiler warning is because I'm sure all of you who haven't actually gotten Disney Plus yet have found a way to watch this show at this point. And so we're going to be talking about Moff Gideon today, specifically about his Darksaber. Now, the StarWars.com databank doesn't actually have anything for The Mandalorian just yet, which is quite surprising considering its Season 1 finish was well before The Rise of Skywalker, and now there's The Rise of Skywalker content in the Star Wars databank. So this is what we know about Moff Gideon, just to give you a quick synopsis. He is a human male, obviously, who served as an officer in the Galactic Empire's intelligence agency, the Imperial Security Bureau, or the ISB. Eventually, Moff Gideon was able to rise through the ranks, he became a marshal, and 9 years after the Battle of Yavin, he had risen to the position of Moff, and led a remnant of his own, which included forces such as Stormtroopers, Scout Troopers, Death Troopers, and Incinerator Troopers, all of which we are able to see when he makes his entrance as a character in The Mandalorian in the final couple episodes. At the end of Season 1, when Moff Gideon emerges, we are able to see him come out with the Darksaber, and then this left a lot of fans wondering what would come in Season 2. And according to Bespin Bulletin, at the Fan Expo in Vancouver, Moff Gideon was able to tease some epic action sequences using his Darksaber in the second season of The Mandalorian. So this isn't going to be like that one episode, I believe Season 1, Episode 5, where we see the assassin is killed and then we see a character come up and we're left off a cliffhanger. I'm sure that'll be wrapped up in Season 2, but Moff Gideon is going to be something that we're not going to have to wait for, as this is what we've gotten from the actor who plays Moff Gideon. He says, quote, "The prop guys are wondering about me because I was in a bit of a commotion and a bit of a struggle with someone else, which I'm hoping you will enjoy when you see it. Major, epic lightsaber action happening on this show, and I should mention that I was the only character in the first season honored with having that lightsaber, so it feels wonderful." Naturally, the follow-up questions asked if we will get another lightsaber duel, if he will get into a lightsaber duel rather with Din Djarin, who is the Mandalorian, or even the child, which is Baby Yoda. And he says, "Well, no way. It ain't gonna happen, baby. Anything is possible, and you keep watching because although the baby has some incredible power, without having to wield the Darksaber, I think the baby is so curious about what this is. So you will be enthused and inspired when you see the scene I am referring to in Season 2. So this is actually something I'm surprised that they actually let him talk about. Obviously, we knew that the Darksaber was going to play a pivotal role, whether it was going to be symbolically like the Sith Wayfinder was, or whether we were actually going to get to see it in action, and it appears that we're going to get to see it in some action, and his wording is quite interesting here. If you take a look, he says, I was in a bit of commotion and a bit of a struggle with someone else, which I'm hoping you will enjoy when you see it. Someone else. And the only reason I say he says someone else is because he says he should mention in the first season he was the only one having a lightsaber. So what does that mean for the second season? Does that mean we're going to get someone else with a lightsaber coming in? Does this mean that Din Djarin is going to be going, and remember he left Cara and Carl Weathers' character on Navarro, so currently when we come back to season 2, if they continue it at the same point in the story, we're going to be seeing Din Djarin and the child. And so this must mean that if he's saying that he was the only one in season 1 with a lightsaber, that we're going to be able to see major commotion, major action with someone else, which I'm hoping you will enjoy when you see it. That's the line. That's what he says. So it must be that we're going to get to see some type of lightsaber duel, something like that. Or just somebody, unless he's just messing his words here and he's not actually going to get to fight somebody else with a lightsaber. I think the only one who could possibly be doing it this time, given any indication of a live action character that we've already seen, I'm not sure who that could be other than Luke. And Mark Hamill's well past aged on that, so unless they de-age him like they did in The Rise of Skywalker, I'm not sure which character that they're going to be introducing unless they do something from Rebels or something like that. But let me know what you guys think about this. This is actually quite interesting, and I can't wait to see what happens with this in the Mandalorian Season 2. When we get some more information on this Darksaber, you know I'm gonna tell you guys about it. But I just think this is such an interesting thing that Lucasfilm would actually allow him to say all of this. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. May God bless you and the Force be with you. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it.
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.